welcome to another live session, and we are here to announce another hiring that has been conducted by Microsoft. So, let me just know in the comment section if I'm clearly audible and my screen is visible, and then we are going to start off with the session right here. Good evening, everyone. All right, so let's begin with this session. So it's a good news for all the 2023 batch students that Microsoft has announced another internship over here. So if you belong to this particular criteria, if you're from 2023, then this is a good news for you with all the layoff scenarios in the world globally. So, all right, let's begin with the session here. So a quick recollection that if you're not connected with us on any of our social media channels, make sure that you are connected with us on Instagram, WhatsApp, Discord, LinkedIn, Telegram, and also on YouTube, because we keep updating you about the latest sessions, latest internships, hirings, everything that the companies start announcing. So make sure that you connect with us and get all your placement journeys, placement preparations in place. All right, so let's start off with who can apply. So let's know whether you are eligible for this particular internship or not. So you have to belong from either graduation, that is BE, BTech or BAS, or the master's degree, that is ME, MTech or MS, right? So you can belong to either bachelor's or master's, and whatever your degree you're pursuing should be, graduating year in 2023. All right, so if you're doing a master's should finish off in the year 23. Same goes with the BTech as well. The branch that is eligible over here is computer science or related area. So if you're from a non-CSIT background, you are not eligible for this particular internship. So that's a bad news for you. Only CSIT people in BTech and MTech or any BSMS are eligible for this particular internship. All right, so this is what Microsoft has given out. Up until now, it has not given us very varied informations about the same. So once we get all more information from the company, we are going to share it all with you. All right, so one very important criteria that Microsoft has mentioned in their website is that they are going to evaluate the candidate on few specific areas, right? And those areas are academic performance, raw smarts, development skills, and passion for research and software development. All right, so you should, or like whoever the candidate is, the person should have these following factors, which is academic performance, raw smart, that is raw intelligence or smartness, development skills. So you should also have good development skills in terms of coding and all, and passion for research and software development. So you should also have knowledge and skills in software development as well. So it's not just any student can be eligible for this. You have to have good academic performance, and I think with academic performance, Microsoft means that you should have at least 60% or above CGPA. We think that that is what they meant. All right. Um, let's start off with the role and location. So the role over here is for the research fellow. All right. So you will be having the role named or designation named research fellow, and the location is Bangalore plus 50% work from home. That means that I guess it's a hybrid model where you have to work from office 50% of the days and from home 50% of the days, right? So that is what they are like providing you with a hybrid model. So it becomes easy for you to, as an internship, it becomes easy for you. Next, what we have is employment type and profession. So they have specifically mentioned that it will be an internship. We don't know for how long, maybe it's for 3 or 6 months. And the profession that you will have to work, the specific or the central job focus will be on research, applied, and data sciences, right? So that will be your core working scenario where you will be acting as a profession, carrying the profession of research, applied, and data sciences. All right, so that is going to be your major profession if you are selected for this particular internship. All right, so I hope those information is clear to you. The role is research fellow. The location is Bangalore plus 50% work from home. So it's a hybrid kind of a model, and it's an internship. It's not a placement job. Please know that this is not a placement job. It's an internship, and the profession will be research, applied, and data sciences. Okay, now apart from the stipend or whatever you will be getting, you also have some perks, right? Some benefits and perks which Microsoft is going to provide you with. So they are industry leading healthcare. So you are going to get proper medical facilities, a healthcare benefit as well, opportunities to network and connect. Obviously, if you're interning in such a huge and in such a huge company, you are going to get possible like opportunities for networking and connecting with industry experts as well, right? So you are going to get a good level of opportunities to increase your networks within the corporate world. Giving programs and discounts on products and services. So again, a huge benefits for people associated with the companies that they get huge discounts on their products as well. So you are going to get that as well. However, the perks and benefits come with the terms and conditions, which is benefits and perks listed may vary depending on the nature of your employment with Microsoft, right? And also the country where you're working. So if you're working from India, maybe the perks and benefits are different than those working in the US or UK or some or anywhere else or any other country, right? So it's going to depend on two factors. First is the nature of employment, and the second is where you are native of, right? So your country. Those are the perks, healthcare programs, networking, and discounts. Okay, now let's start off with how to apply. We know, so I guess by this time you know if you're eligible or not. You have to be a 2023 pass out, right? You can either complete your BE, BTech, or BS, or ME, MTech, or MS. Only like CSIT people are allowed. Non-CSIT branches are not included and are uneligible for this particular drive. All right. So apply with a resume. Now we are going to like quickly take a look at their website and what they have mentioned in their particular website. So as you can see that the name is Research Fellow. So this is Bangalore in Karnataka. All right, and you have the apply link over here itself. So you can click on this particular apply button and you can go towards the form as well. Let's take a look on the remaining information. So deadline for the application is February 3rd, 2023. So you have at least 2 months, right? 2 months, no, you have at least 1 month more, 1 month, 10 days to apply for this particular drive. So if you are wishing to, you have the time until February 3rd as well. So one very important thing that they have mentioned over here is that you have to apply with your resume and at least one letter of recommendation. So you should have minimum one letter of recommendation from somewhere so that it makes you a better candidate, a better suited candidate than the others, right? So you should have um, letters of recommendation, at least one. Minimum is one. You can have more than that. Fill out the RF interest form. So RF interest form is the research fellow interest form, and you can click on this particular link over here. And as soon as you click on this, a short form opens up regarding your contact information and email address and more of the information. So once you fill in this particular research fellow form, this allows us to gather your interests so that we can match our application. So they have particular, you know, like capabilities or roles and responsibilities. So if you're filling this particular form, right, and if your interests, they will be asking your interests and passion. So if your interests are matching with the company's roles and responsibilities, your candidature will be given more importance, more priorities than the ones who don't have the matching abilities, right? So make sure that you are filling this particular research form over here. Click on the link, you will be redirected on this particular page, and once you are here, please fill in this particular form. It's not a very huge form. You can quickly go through all of these basic information. You just need your name, email address, and the interest as well. So it's an added benefit for you, right? So responsibilities are stated over here that you have to work into boundaries of AI. You have to design new programming languages, implementing security protocols. So all of this is related to core CS, right? Core CS and IT. So if you're from a non-CS IT background, this particular internship is not for you, right? Because you need to have those core skills for this particular section. Qualifications, candidates should have their bachelor's, BE, BTech, BS. So we have already discussed. So if you are eligible, you can see the eligibility criteria from here itself. Now benefits and perks we have discussed as well. All right, so let's quickly go through the application form. Just click on this link, this apply now over here, and you come over to this particular page. Now, one another very important thing that Microsoft wants over here is your LinkedIn ID, right? So make sure that you have a good LinkedIn ID, you have good certifications over there, you have good skills over there, you have good interactions and good connections on your LinkedIn ID as well. So your LinkedIn ID should be completely, um, up to date. It shouldn't go beyond, like it shouldn't be very empty and not active. So it should be a good active LinkedIn profile. All right. So once we have clicked on the application link, you come onto this particular page. Now here you have to upload your resume as well and sign in with your LinkedIn ID as well, or provide your LinkedIn profile, right? So they have given much importance on your LinkedIn ID as well. So make sure that it is completely perfect, right? So I'm not going to fill the entire form over here. The form is pretty simple. It's a basic form since it's an internship form. So what you need is you need to upload your resume, which needs to be an updated resume, right? Then you come down providing your basic details such as your first name, middle name, your email address, phone number, address, right? Location, add additional street address. So if you have any other websites that you are going through and it is yours, you can give some more names over here as well. Now then we come towards the experience part. Now if you're a master's student, definitely you must be having some experience. So make sure that you add all your experiences over here. And if you're a BTech student, you can add your internship experiences as well, right? So as you can see, please include work, volunteer, and project experience as well. So if you are a BTech person, a graduating student, what you can do is you can also add your project experiences over here. If you have any active projects, make sure that you add them over here. University students with limited professional experience should list summer work, internships, or other school projects, right? So if you are from a graduating year, make sure that you are including your internship, summer work, and school projects in this section as well, right? Now, save your profile changes. Experience will automatically be sorted by start date with the most recent one. So make sure that when you're adding the profiles, you add the most recent one first, and then you move towards the previous ones, right? So the most recent or the latest internship or experience should be added first. So you give your company name, job title, start date, end date, and the description. If you have more than one, please click on add additional position and keep on adding the number of jobs that you have. Then you have the education part as well, where you are giving the information regarding your school, your country. Obviously, it's India. Then years attended, right? Select your field of study. Then we come towards the additional information. What are your areas of expertise, skills, or relevant course? Now, this section has been added because Microsoft needs students who have more number of projects, more number of skills, more number of developmental skills, right? So because, and if you don't have, please make sure that you get some. You have 2 months of time until February 3rd. So make sure that you utilize this time and get this particular um, like internship eligibility, right? So are you willing to relocate? Make sure that you are willing to relocate. If you're not, you're also maybe not a good candidate over here. And then we have the attachments. So you have to upload your document, that is your resume over here, right? And then you just click on these two buttons and you are going to continue with your application. And there you're going to just get a few disclaimers and you're just going to have to fill in those disclaimers and submit your application, right? So this is a very basic form that has been structured by Microsoft for this research fellow. Make sure that you are filling this form honestly. Do not make any mistake. And if you are filling your form about the education, make sure that you mark yourself as a 2023 batch student, right? Don't mark it as 24 or 22. You will be disqualified from the eligibility from the internship. I'm sorry, right? So that is the most important part for the application. So your last date of registration is February 3rd. So make sure that you get all the information required before February 3rd and fill in this form. All right. The most important part is how to prepare. Now we don't know what the selection process will be. Definitely Microsoft will be giving out more information about the recruitment process, the entire process, on how they are going to conduct a selection examination and interviews as well. But what we know is, since this particular internship is all about data sciences, applied sciences, and like softwares and development skills, so we like we would recommend you that you have good number of certifications and skills in your resume so that your resume becomes a better suited resume than the others, right? So you can come on to prepinstaprime.com. If you're not already a member of Prepinsta Prime, make sure that you get your Prepinsta subscription right away because we're running on huge discounts, right? And you can also use coupon code YouTube that has been mentioned in the description, and you can get the subscription over here as well. So like you can see, we have the entire data science course for you. So since this particular internship is about data science and artificial intelligence, like we have seen in the description, data science, AI, ML, AWS, Power BI, all of these are going to help you out to, add extra skills in your resume, which is going to, shine among all of the other resumes which do not have certifications. Also, make sure that this particular examination is going to be more core based and not aptitude based. So you have your coding languages in place as well. And since you also have to code a new programming language as a job role, so you make sure that you also have you have strong coding skills as well, which you can get from basic, intermediate, competitive coding and DSAs as well, right? So this is how you can actually prepare for Microsoft. And once we get all the entire recruitment process, we are going to let you know as well. Now you can also prepare from the Microsoft dashboard as well, right? So you can come over here, look towards the Microsoft dashboard and prepare from this particular section as well. And once they have introduced the platforms and the recruitment process, we'll come back and let you know a better preparation model, a better roadmap for you to prepare for this particular internship, right? So, however, before that, since they also have a good concentration over the projects, and if you still don't have good projects in your hand, make sure that you look through this project section of ours, right? And you have very amazing projects over here mentioned. So you can just go through these projects and take a look, complete these projects, and upgrade your resume accordingly. So these are literally going to help you out because you still have a month and more, like before you get selected and before your resumes are shortlisted and you get into the recruitment process entirely. So before that, make sure that you are upgrading yourself and making yourself best suited for this particular internship. That is the most important for you right now, in the scenario of multiple layoffs and everything going on globally. And before that, also because this is for 2023, we also have a dedicated Preference 2023 Instagram handle as well. So make sure that you also come over here, look through the, because we keep updating you, right? We keep updating you about the latest drive, latest hiring, latest placement reports, and everything. So if you don't want to miss any placement opportunities, make sure that you are also connecting with us on Instagram as well. So yes, that is all about Microsoft's recent internship eligibility, right? So make sure that you are going through all of these details and then you are preparing for Microsoft and applying as well. So don't forget to apply as well, right? Also, if you have any other query, please put it down in the comment section. We are going to help you out. The application link will also be mentioned in the description, so you can get the application link from the description. Along with that, if you're looking to get the Prepinsta Prime subscription as well, to prepare for Microsoft and other upcoming internships and hirings as well, so you can use the coupon code YouTube, which is also mentioned in the description, and you can get the coupon code as well. No, MCA are not eligible. I think only ME, MTech, and MS. These streams are eligible right now. Yes, definitely. You can include your previous internship certificates, and in fact, you should update them on your LinkedIn ID as well and on the resumes as well. So make sure that whatever you have, whatever you've done in your 3, 4, 5 years, make sure that you're adding all of those. Um, yes, I think that is it for this particular drive. All of the other updates about the recruitment process and the selection process, once we have the details about this entire drive, we are going to update you about the same as well. Until then, make sure that you're also connecting us on Instagram and WhatsApp, because we also keep updating you there as well. So maybe in case we post regular updates there, so you don't miss, right? So please follow there as well. Yeah. So thank you so much, everyone. This is the end of this particular session. So again, if you have watched this entire session and if your friends are eligible and they haven't watched it, make sure that you let your friends know about the same as well. Thank you so much. We are going to wrap up this session. I hope I have solved all the queries in the live chat. If you have any other query, please reach out to us on a support number as well. The numbers will be given over here in the live chat, and you can reach to us there as well. Thank you so much, everyone. We are going to wrap up the session right over here. Thank you.